Are we live? Oh, good, good. Pleasure to be able to see me. Fantastic. Hello, everybody. I am Jay the Freelance. We are back in for a streaming, and today we are starting a brand new game. It is called Hard Space Shipbreaker. And from what you can kind of see, we are up in space. So, as far as I'm aware, we are going to be up in space, kind of recycling spaceships and stuff like that. And I've already explained this like 3 times on stream, so I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to let the game show you what's kind of going on. So, when I booted it up, we had these options. Sorry, we're a little late. I also had some technical difficulties on my end. So, I have those resolved. We're good. We're all set up. So, it gives us some options here. So, it looks like, so it changes on kind of how our settings for the game, I guess. So, open shift removes shift timer and oxygen drain for a more relaxed experience. Standard, unlimited lives, but you work on the clock. Time is money. Limited, 30 revives for the whole campaign. Measure twice, cut once. 1 life, remember, there's no such thing as a second chance. So, as much as I would like to do standard, I kind of want to do open shift to kind of get us in and to get us going. So, we're going to do an open shift. Open shift allows players to play at their own pace. Please select below if you prefer to use the standard oxygen drain, or if you would prefer oxygen drain disabled. Oxygen will still leak if you crack your helmet. We're going to go ahead and drain. We're going to disable the drain. So here we are. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. Like more than it is. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged. The Shipbreaker. Labor is extremely dangerous. But for a select few, hazard pay is worth the risk. Okay, so it looks like we're reading the paper or something. Okay, so November 9th, 23:29. Network time remaining 2 days when you connect into it. Notification, Lynx Corporation Recruitment Services, Shipbreaker application. Pave the way to the Galaxy program. Update on your application status. Link salvage. Greetings, citizen LF 29118080S. That does not spin off very well. Congratulations, you have been accepted into Lynx Corporation Pioneering Pave the way to the Galaxy program. Your selection is based on above average physical and cognitive ability. You are assigned to Salvage Station number 42, designation Morgan. Demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, and a number of exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in this program is at the sole discretion of Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of malice or insubordination will not be tolerated. Upon signing this form, please proceed immediately to the nearest Lynx Corporation shuttle hub for transport to the work site. Finalize the following pages to confirm employment. Okay, account name. Effort tracking program requires your name. Please enter. So we'll do Jedith Freelance. Select revival package. We're proud to offer our Everwork assessment replacement program to new employees. Below are the details of your selected spare package. Brain Health Boarding Advisory clone has a 0.02 chance of DNA corruption. Open shift spares, unlimited. Spare fee is 150,000. Like, that's a bit much, but okay. Voice verification. Okay, I think we're going to do standard. Our food processors serve a variety of diet preferences. Food cost may vary over time. Chicken, plastic-free, vegetarian, or entomatarian? Ugh. Which I think is bugs. Entomo, it sounds kind of like entomology, so I think it's bug-related. I'd like to do plastic-free, please. I think that sounds best. Okay, please agree to each statement. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record on the Jovian frontier is acceptable. I am not a member of or have never associated with a workers' union or other labor interests. I've completed my annual medical exam and have been clear of having McCullough's lung. Not sure what that is. I have no commercial or real estate interests on Luna, in the asteroid belt, or in the nation state of Arizona. Nation state of Arizona? You made it, Arizona! I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. I accept and understand the health risks associated with long-term exposure to a van der Waals field. I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate election. Okay, so already giving some lore here of the nation state of Arizona. So apparently Arizona annexed itself in some way. Vanderwall's Field. I don't know what that is. I wonder if that's a real thing. I will vote for a Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American. So it looks like, things are just gonna go. Okay, so I'm not gonna read through all of this. Oh my gosh, but I would love to read this at my own time. But I'm not reading all this. This would take me another 10 minutes minimum just to read, and we're already late as it is. So we're not going to worry about this, but this is confirmation thing. We'll call that good. My goodness. Hard space shipbreaker. Oh my gosh. Just all of the orbital metal stuff hanging in low orbit.
He steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
Wow, look at this thing. Oh, that's really cool. As he throws it, the tethers yank all that stuff apart. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. Welcome to Morgan Station, shipbreaker.
346-52. Your automated Lynx onboarding experience will now begin. Please observe this important message.
Yes.
Space. Boundless promise. Limitless resources. A brighter future. It's here where hard workers like you, the backbone of civilization, will help us pave the way to the galaxy. I'm Calicia Rai Paulson, president of Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division. When my great-great-grandfather Exeter founded Lynx, he foresaw a remarkable opportunity among the stars. His vision eventually brought us the railgates. Now spanning all the way to Jupiter, these are the veins connecting all of modern civilization. And the people flowing through them are its lifeblood. The railgates reinvigorated humanity and are key to our continued progress.
Robot ice fields.
Selected from among thousands of candidates to join the Lynx family. This is more than just a job. It's an opportunity to be part of the largest, most successful, and most pioneering company in human history. Your dream may be to forge your own destiny one day. Well, work hard. Heed your...
Come on in, Angel.
Believe in the Lynx vision. Do this, and you too will get your chance. Your first step is to join our EverWork program, the greatest gift we give our employees, turning death into an ongoing opportunity for learning and growth. With Lynx, death is a fresh start. Good luck.
Wait, death is a good... What? Death is a fresh start? What? Yes, I want a fresh start.
Video observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable.
Largely tolerable.
Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now.
Oh. It feels like they're just boring into my head.
Analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Oh, okay, so that's what it means. EverWork asset replacement successful. Genetic sequence stored. Congratulations, you are now safe to die. Asterisk. Shipbreakers are responsible for the cost of biomaterials used in the EverWork process. An additional fee is required for deaths that occur outside working hours. You may now proceed with salvage training. Good luck. These reports. Okay, so my financial account. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, so yikes. I now have a debt that's probably bigger than the cost of half the US. Oh my gosh. So citizen report check, medical analysis, transportation to the work site, seat selection fee. They paid me $10,000 for a seat selection fee. What the flip? Kessler passage toll, luggage handling, including gratuity at minus 35%. Automated onboarding procedure. Lifeguard genetic backup storage. Okay, I can understand that being costly. Biomaterial refrigeration, right. Setup, security deposit, degaussing, delousing. Habitation fee, cleaning, repainting, on-site training. Home interface software update, meal prep, annual. Waste management, human premium. Premium, huh? I would have gone at least for economy. Immigration duty-free, entertainment, library fee, tracking implant fee, salvage rights fee, including notary, financial account setup fee, account maintenance fee monthly, administration fee, and display of fees report. Just the display cost me $750. Okay, let's start our training. Oy. Yeah, I'm stuck for life with this trip. Yeah, it's got some tips here, but let's see what it gets us into.
All right, breathe. You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This here's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten.
Wow.
Let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above. That's it. So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient. All right. Now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls now. Try moving around. Now vertical control. Looks good. Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Okay, waypoint 1.
Used to be a cutter myself, you know. Till there was some complications with my last revive. Those are early days in the tech, though, so never you mind about that. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you? All right. Looks like the bay here was left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the furnaces. Now. Dang thing. Would you just... There you go.
Okay.
So these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying. These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident. Okay. Let's get a hand...
I think I need to mess with my options, my controls, the control mouse sensitivity.
on your grapple tool.
That's better.
Here is a shipbreaker's bread and butter. This is how we move salvage around.
All right.
Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy. Give it a go, and move one of these pieces into either furnace. So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract the beam. This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Check out your HUD when you've got an object grappled. It shows you the mass of the object and whether you can move it or not.
Deposit accepted.
Cool.
Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Huh. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we?
Yeah.
You may have already noticed that these are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up. This mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting.
Okay.
You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool.
Cutter.
Your cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter? Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move.
Okay.
That's how you do it. Okay, let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right. We're in business. Now swap over to your grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
Man. Ugh. That is a heavy hunk of heavy piece of metal. Come on. There we go.
Well, okay. in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there.
It goes thunk. It should continue onward.
Now this beast is way too heavy.
So it looks like you say what your tokens are, what your debt is, so you can kind of work your debt down.
It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of.
Right.
We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool and start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now. Now try changing the angle of the cut. We're in business. I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm gonna turn on your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
That thing to get it going, and off she goes. Oh, I think I was supposed to salvage those, not destroy them.
Raw material deposited.
Or maybe not.
Great first shift in the yard, Cutter. Let's head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there. Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So training's done. So we actually made nearly 500,000 credits right then and there. So.
New certification level attained. License level increased.
Okay, so we're now a rank 2 of basic certification. In the shift.
Hello, shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. There's everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning. But sleep tight there, Cutter.
Alrighty.
Hello, shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Okay, what have we got? Certification, tools, entry relief program, salvage goals, macro light cargo and station hopper, spares new. Unread messages will incur an hourly data storage fee after 10 days. Good morning, Shipbreaker. Reminder, minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Solar Standard Time each day. Failure to pay on time is considered a breach of contract. Thank you for your hard work and cooperation. Okay.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
Messages, certification. Okay, so basic training, novice, Red Seal, veteran, senior specialist, master salvager, and grandmaster shipbreaker. Okay, so for this is basic training. Okay, so for our level 2, we have a macro station hopper unlocked. We have a macro light cargo unlocked. Gotcha. We go on, we'll get a heavy an X-Lab, things. And it looks like the tools are also... Okay, so as we go up in certification, more things will unlock naturally. Okay. Messages. Certification.
Mud? Don't worry. I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right. Let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
We'll do that in a second. Proprietary career progression tool to all shipbreakers. Provides each employee with a fulfilling, promising future as part of the Lynx family. Ranks range is 1 is the entry point all the way up to rank 30, which is reserved only for our most accomplished employees. It's advised to use the certification tab in the HAB terminal as a guide to gain access to more tools, upgrade ships, and hazard levels. Prove yourself as a loyal and skilled employee. Will reward you with fresh new challenges. Good luck, shipbreaker. Gotcha. Structure mode is pre-installed on every optic K3WL cross-spectrum scanner unit. Standard, okay. This one is a core part of the shipbreaker toolkit. Allows you to assess the structural makeup of a ship, clearly demarcating hull panels, structural beams, and important cut points. Default mode when you activate your scanner, unless you were previously using a different mode. Important and good in this world comes with a price. Each privileged person who joins our family to become a shipbreaker comes with significant costs. Fortunately, Linux shoulders the burden of these costs temporarily in order to let you hit the ground running and begin training stress-free. This cost sharing is handled through our innovative employee financial relief program. Reporting costs and fees, including the cost of training and equipment borrowed from Link Salvage. Also including the fees is the Everwork Asset Replacement Program, or the ERP, which enables safe, unlimited career progression and growth through the power of Link's technology. All the values earned as a shipbreaker will automatically deduct for the amount that you owe the financial relief program. It ensures that the borrowed amount is paid off as quickly as possible, so you can get on with building yourself a brighter future. Right? Salvage goals. Salvage goals help the shipbreakers understand the aspect total values expected from a ship. Established with a fine-tuned salvage assessment algorithms, salvage goals are an incentive that rewards overall progress, yielding additional rewards when reached. These goals provide many goodies, valid employees, for valued shipbreakers, highly rewarding for those who provide goals without destroying salvage. Purchase employees to aim for salvage as much material as possible as all provided ships in order to maximize the value of the ships provided. Okay, so we are starting with a new ship, the Macro Light Cargo and Station Hopper. Kleinco Mackerel is the most common ship model in the colonies. The light cargo models used for civilian cargo can contain a wide variety of objects. The Station Hopper transport is outfitted with ad terminals. Electrical safety is advised. Our ships are simply the best. Recent safety reports are wrong. Grenda Matterson, Junior Marketing Associate, Kleinco. Well, and then we have here, safeguarding your career growth. In 2291, when Lynx rolled out their life-changing Upwork Assessment Replacement Program for their employees, achieved what other companies have not, making work safer and allowing learning and growth without the risk of permanent death. With a noble profession such as shipbreaking, unplanned death is a natural part of the job, and our shipbreakers have bravely faced the often arduous challenges and risks of their important work. However, Lynx cares about the well-being and growth of our family. The introduction of the Everwork spares to replace damaged or destroyed bodies allows us to fail safely, ensuring another day in the yard and another shot at improving your skills. For only a minimal fee, sophisticated monitoring systems in your suit will watch out for excessive bodily harm, triggering generation of a spare on unfortunate workplace mishaps. An array of neural recorders in your helmet transfers your presence seamlessly to the new spare. This process is mostly bearable, and recently advancements have even removed grief-related downtime, effectively eliminating the need for recovery time between transfers. Getting access to our spares technology is simple. Our onboarding procedure includes the collection of your genetic data, safely stored in our secure servers. The moment you join us, you no longer need to worry about expiring before your time. Death is a fresh start. Presence transfer protocol has a plus or minus 0.001% margin of error due to solar interference, signal strength, subject state of mind at the moment of transfer, and other factors. Over very long periods of time, this may result in identity shift, a medically benign process with minimal impacts on the subject's working ability. Oh. Okay. We have read our lot of stuff. Oh, enter the ship's catalog. Okay. How do I do that?
This screen shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got, or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start with this macro station hopper. Okay. The total we should be able to get out of it is 2,500 roughly. That's the current value, I guess. Okay, we have no hazards, there's no core systems. If we hit our goal of 8 liters, we'll get a repair kit. Okay, Okay.
All yours, Cutter. Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it.
Whoa.
Weaver out.
Well, this is kind of cool. Oh, this is like 3D CAD. It looks amazing. Okay. Looks like we're only dealing with structure and stuff like that. Okay, so we need to get into this puppy, and then we need to start salvaging stuff. So why don't we go ahead and start at the back? What have we got? So we got a cut point back here. And the color will tell me what it is. So orange panels are light, blues are structural, yellow is cut points, and panels are heavy. Okay, so go ahead and stop ourselves. We need to switch ourselves over to our cutter. Just vaporize that. There's our grapple. Now, this is made out of what? Thruster cap, nanocarbon, so it needs to get reprocessed. Deposit salvage. Okay, it looks like it will actually tell me what also needs to get salvaged, so off she goes. Back to our scanner. Okay, what have we got in here?
Valuable object processed.
Uh-huh.
Deposited.
Okay, so got structural stuff. System. Okay. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to cut off a lot of this big, heavy panels. Because they're not going to be something we can handle necessarily. Cutter. Let's go ahead and chain this around to our... Oh. Helmet lights. And then how do we change our V? That's right. Rotate. How do we do that? That's right. Did that. Okay, so we're gonna do... Oh. Above cut grade. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's level 2. I gotcha. Okay, so do we have a door or something that we can cut that will actually let us get through this?
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first, but trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start salvaging back down Earthside in the droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in, one of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people-looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full of them, mothballed for, 20 years or so, since the AI ban took effect. Probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running on. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. Weaver out.
Ah, thanks, Weaver. All right. Now, mode out. Let's go ahead and start destroying some of these things. That's level 3 stuff, so I can't even do that. Whoop. Still getting used to the controls. Oh gosh, what was that? I hit a different button. I hit a button that was not talked about, and it's still connected by structure, I think. Okay, well. Okay, that is now Roman free. That is titanium. I wonder how I'm going to get around to actually getting through some of this. Ah. Oh, because the door could be salvaged. I gotcha. Is there any way I can, like, rotate the doors in some way? Doesn't look like it really... I think I just pulled a... I I think it's free. Give me a second here. Ah. And that off.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay, so we've actually... I ended up getting rid of some of the foundational that can get this here. Okay, this is all structural stuff. This is all... Oh, that's heavy. In you go, processor. In you go. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of a...
Valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
We need to do a little bit of keyboard binding between today and next stream. If I can get this. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Get in there. This whole thing shifted a little bit, I think.
Valuable object.
But hey, there we go.
Salvage goal cleared.
Now, what have we got?
Allocated.
I think we still have some stuff that needs to come off this first. Yeah, we still got some structural stuff, I think, so. I think I come back in here, and I take off the... Yeah, I think I can pop off this back end if I take the cutter. Switch the mode over. See, this is the kind of thing I was like, oh, this could be really fun to, like, just systematically take things apart like this. Okay, and if I take this off, that breaks the last of the structural, and I think that is all disconnected. I think. Not positive. I think so. If something says repair... Oh. I'm not sure if it does. Grapple. Let's see. Now, can we take that whole thing and push? We can. There she comes. Off she goes. Now. Come on, you silly thing. Come on. In she goes. And we still have that engine strut. Go ahead and grab that. Whoop. I could see this being something that you could do just as easily as something like Power Washing Simulator. You just get people together to take apart a ship. Sounds like fun. Just sounds kind of chill and relaxing, all that jazz. Okay, so what have we got here? So I think what we're doing is we're going to take off the side panels. Temperature got a little too hot. Gotta let it sit down. Go. Not as big a fan of the floaty controls but you are in orbit, which makes sense. So the fact that you're dealing with microgravity and all that jazz can't be helped, I think. Okay, and then this whole thing, I think we can just swap over. Put a little punch. Up, there we go. Panel away. And there we go. Off she goes.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Good. Off you go. Off you go. Where are you?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So I've not yet quite figured out the push and pull of it. I would assume that my tether can only go out so far. Before it allows the object to start getting yanked by my ability, but off you go. Off you go. Okay, so that site's gone. Cool. Grab this whole thing. Get it going. There's something to note that things won't stop by themselves. There's no gravity there's no friction, no nothing. So
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
okay, now back to where we got here. We still have part level stuff that we can start going to. I'm glad that it actually tells me where it needs to go. Trying to remember where it needs to go would have been hard. Okay, back to the cutter. Stop. Titanium and the... Let's see if we can pull that out like this. Nice and easy. Off you go. As long as I kind of set it in that direction of it's going to fit in the funnel area, I don't think we're going to have to worry too much about it otherwise.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay, fantastic. I got to my... So that's hazard level 0. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll go around... Yeah, we're going to get the outer panels out first. The rest of it isn't needed, so... Off you go. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Put a panel here. Off you go, big guy. And that way. No.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, so I don't know what this is. This is just a bit of junk, I guess? I can't grapple onto it either way. Okay, so what else? What still needs to come off? I think we just need to start sectioning it. Because we've got to get the cockpit out. But that won't come out. Yeah, I gotta go on the inside. Yeah, it looks like this whole section here, the nose cone, it's all one big piece. So that'll be a little tricky to deal with, but otherwise... Okay, back to Cutter. Okay, that whole thing is detached now, I think. Okay. So how do we get this thing to kind of let go of our system? We're going to need to cut the glass free, I think. Second here. We yank that whole thing out? We can. And he's going to a furnace. That way. Come here, Bubby. Whee! Off she burns.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so it's still got a cockpit in there. How do we get that cut out? Oh, I think I know how. Give me a second here. Turn ourselves over. I think what we need to do is we need to do the cutter. Oh, okay. Ah, there we go. Exactly what I wanted to do. Pop. Off you go. So we can salvage the glass out of this.
Transferring credits.
Cutter. This. Oh, hold still. Right along there. Last little bit we need to cut out is the glass right there. And there we go. Air grapple. Grab this. Goes into the furnace. In she goes.
Material deposited. Account credit
Okay.
applied.
The nanocarbon stuff can just go right into salvage.
Deposit accepted for processing.
In you go. Okay, what have we got still? Yeah, let's break off the rest of the beams. We can get the nanocarbon off, and then the... It's nice that if you're in range, it actually will light up the thing in particular that you're going to be going after. Okay, that's done. It's odd. The last two space games I played, Rebel Galaxy and this one, they both have kind of Western country style soundtracks. I wonder why that is. That just seems like an odd thing to choose. Oh, we still got some more back here? Oh, I think they're on the other side. Give me a second here. Yeah, there they are. Okay, these things are free. Big old heavy panels. Ah. Off she goes.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Got our fourth goal, which is getting the mackerel unlocked.
Rewards
The station hopper, I think. Off to the furnace. There we go. Oh, yank the whole thing around. Oh, slow down. Slow down.
material accepted. Credits assigned.
Now, hang on. Why is this one attached like that? Shouldn't be.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
It's the whole thing's attached. Why is that? No, 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 no. We can't have that. No, 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 no. Hold still. Hold still for a second. Cutter. I do like that it gives me an indication of like, hey, here's the line cut. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, sweet. Freaking sweet.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, the whole thing, heater, engine, and compartment, the whole thing looks like it goes furnace. Aluminum. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. Structural panels, which are aluminum. Yeah, I think the whole thing goes in the furnace. Oh, gosh. I think we can actually... What, can we cut this? Oh, yeah, let's cut it into pieces. That'll make it easier. Gotta get that right button. Cut you in half. That's really cool. Okay, so I can't cut the structural stuff, can I? Huh, looks like I can. Oh, structure, aluminum. Ooh. Okay, well, how do I get you, Stinker, in there? Because you're so big, I don't think I can yank the whole... I don't think I can yank all of you. Yeah, I just have to break it down into smaller pieces, I think. Pete's sakes. Cut you in half. Ugh, sheesh. Back to our cutter. Okay, so I think what we're gonna have to do... Oh, but I don't think I have anything structural wise. I do. Yeah, it's just gonna penalize me now. Well, dagnabbit, how do I actually get this to work? See, I can't even move it, so. Yeah, I think all of this will actually penalize me no matter what I do. which is really annoying. But I'm trying to get as much as I can, and this is just getting a little ridiculous, honestly. Maybe I should rank up and see if I get something new. Maybe I get something that'll make it easier for me to actually handle something like this. So let's go ahead and hold off for the time being. Let's head back to the hab and let's see if we can, like, because we can actually certify up to level 3. Rather than waste the credits, let's see what we can get out of this. Okay, so lost door, some nanocarbon, lumen structure, panel stuff, Okay, so got to recruit number 3.
Level awarded. License upgraded.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Reminder, minimum payments are due by 10 a.m. Yep.
Looking good, Cutter. Now go ahead and pick another ship.
Oh, so you can choose what they are. I like it. Oh, so you can put stickers on that. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cool. You can do stickers like that. Swap the tool out. Okay, that's fun. Get a little customization on it and everything. We're not gonna worry about that for the time being. Okay, need to go back. Back to the living space, I think. Need to go to the employee terminal. Employee terminal. 3 new messages, I think. Okay, Link's kiosk. Kiosk is a one-stop shop for all your shipbreaking needs. It dispenses all the items that any self-respecting shipbreaker would want to have. Oxygen tanks, thruster fuel refills, med kits, tool repair kits, suit patch kits, demo charges, tether cartridges. All these are available for purchase at market rates and already factored into the 1.7 employee discount. Genuine patch kits manufactured in Damascus, Earth. Tuesday only. Okay, so now we have the Mackerel Heavy Cargo, robust model built to transport heavy industrial goods or hazardous materials. Grapple strength can be upgraded to improve handling of its heavy structural elements. On behalf of my former colleague Grenda, we apologize for misstating the fuel efficiency of this model. In fact, it is positively adequate for the transport needs of many companies. Ted Holliday, Senior Marketing Associate, Klein. Fire. Career progression clearance, hazard level 2. Lynx is committing to ensure shipbreakers are exposed to hazard levels of ships only according to their proficiency level and median estimate emotional adjustment time should death occur related to these hazards. If you reach clearance for hazard level 2, you may begin to encounter fire hazards in the form of fuel or flaming objects. Caution. Causing Link's equipment or salvaging goods to be damaged by fire hazards will result in credit deductions, as will damage to or destruction of your Link's spare. Naturally. Certification. Okay, so I didn't gain anything. We will eventually get, it looks like in the next one, we'll get a grapple tether module unlocked, which is nice. And so we actually want to go start shift. And we want to go back to this one. Yes. Top performers continue salvaging the existing ship. Yes. Okay, so I legitimately don't know how we're gonna get this whole thing into the fire. We have to somehow. So everything's got to go. So I think what we can do, kind of line ourselves up and just start to push it. Whoa! Stop my engines. Whew. Okay, so that is not going to work. Oh, dagnabbit, how am I going to do this? We can cut through the structural. There we go. That's what we needed. Try not to get into the... There we go. Tug, 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 tug.
Raw material accepted.
Thank you, Control.
All salvage goals achieved. Rewards maximized.
There we go. So had I done it perfectly, I would have done the maximum credits. But I ended up destroying a couple things to get them done. So, but I got all of that I needed to. So that's what I care about. Oh, that's even faster if I can do that. Ooh, stop. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I destroyed 51 kilograms of aluminum, but hey, I still made some good money. All right, and shift. The ship has now been done. We are going to go ahead and get a new ship going.
Cutter 934 46-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Alrighty. Ah, perfect salvage of over 95%. Yay! New sticker unlocked. View more of your app in your sticker app. Mini Me. Okay. Okay, so certification 3. To get to 4. We're already halfway through, so looks like we're going to be doing that. No new messages. Let's go ahead and let's go to the window for a second here. Kind of cool. So these rail gates, I wonder if it's kind of like a rail gun. They charge up a ship and then launch it. That's what I would assume. Oh, okay. So you can actually, so it sounds like you can actually damage your ship at some point. Ah, here we are. Tier requirement not met. Oh, okay. So as I go up, we'll get to a point where actually upgrading these. We have a push module and we have a grapple license. Thrusters, okay. I'm assuming this is what our links credits are for. Okay. Interesting. Now we want to do a little something there. Let's see. Stickers. There it is. Place the sticker. Where do I want to place it? Oh! Right there, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's start up a shift. Let's get to our second ship now. Okay, so it looks like you can potentially go back again and do another ship. I've actually finished that ship, though. Okay, so we have, so that was the Trenchant, I can't say that. Scuttle Express. The Trenchant, Mimus, 12. These are all level 2s. Okay. Let's go ahead and try this one now. Clearly, all remains to salvage will be forfeit to links. Begin salvage. That's right. Okay.
All right. Hold up a second there, Cutter. Because you've increased your rank, we're going to give you the next greatest ship. Now this one will be full of machinery, electronics, furniture, all stuff that Lynx can collect and resell. You're going to want to throw those items on the barge. That's, the big green thing below you. Go ahead, have a look. Toss any valuable objects or components down there. Don't worry about breaking anything. There's a dampening field that'll catch everything. Works great. Most of the time. Let's give it a go.
What have we got here? A lot of heavy panels. Okay, so we got these engine nacelles. Some objects can be detached with your grapple. Look for the attach prompt in your reticle. Ah, it says barge. Hold it right off. And send it on its way.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Cool. Off you go.
Salvage deposit registered.
Okay.
Account credited.
Let's take a look in here. See what else we can find. That's called a pickup, so it's something I can grab? Suit patch. Use a suit patch kit. Nice, first achievement. O2 canisters. Now, I'm also playing without... I'm doing the very basic version, so we're not worried about, like, my oxygen and stuff like that, so... Okay, we've got a fuel tank. All kinds of good stuff back here. Alright. So, because we have potential of a fire hazard, fuel and stuff like that, we want to be careful with how we cut things. So, I think what we should do is we should start getting a panel off and then yank everything, yank off a side, more or less. Okay, so we want the barge to go. That, there. So, let's go ahead and put ourselves down a little bit. Point. Oh, whoa, hang on. Grapple. Send you down. It's out of range. Go. Darn it. Change the grapple first, please. Thank you. Go on, get down there.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Nice work. Got that pretty quickly. Now, let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, Link's regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now, no need to panic. They'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta top up at the kiosk over there.
Uh-huh.
Let's have a look.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Okay. Well, at least they're not chewing me out tons, but... Synthetic and delicious oxygen, extracted from comet ice. Nova fuel, conflict gel of burning in the dark void of space. First fuel. A Damask Craft patch kit to fix up your suit and helmet just like new. Prepare the integrity of your tools and equipment back in the hab. So I was incorrect. We actually do have this. So it looks like my suit is actually hurting a little bit.
Having done good stuff, Cutter.
Play the tutorial.
All right, I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you've hit the next rank. Weaver out.
See you later, Weaver. All right, let's get this party started. Now, got these big funny panels on the sides. Let's go ahead and remove them. And then we'll work on structural, and we'll get one of these sides off. Then we can try and figure out if there's anything else barge related we can pop off. So. Aha, I see. Oh, the whole thing broke. Oh. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Actually, we're just going to leave the light on. As far as I know, it's not going to be a detriment to do so. Now, what else have we got? Okay. Got that structure piece. Process. In she goes.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, so to get our sides off, I think we have to get in further and eat off the element stuff there. Yeah. So very gently drop ourselves in here. Looks like we can still cut our way around them, so let's do that. And we should have ones up above, I think. Maybe not. I think that side is just completely... I think that panel is just ready to come off. Unless the structure's still there. Oh, yeah, I think it is still... Yeah. I think it is still tied in. Well, there's some stuff that I know that I can take off. I can take the engine off. Okay. This is still all...
Object processed. Credits deposited.
This is still all attached. Okay, so I now understand. If you look at that little line there, it says what the max my grappler can handle versus the weight of the thing. That's what he was talking about. Okay, the side panels are gone. Now,
Deposit accepted for processing.
force going downwards like that. That'll work.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Got this big old structure here. It looks like it can. It looks like it can come off. So. Let's go ahead and cut this stuff off. Okay. Still connected in a couple of spots, but look at it. Oh. Ah, there we go. Wonderful.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Salvage goal reached.
Nice.
Rewards assigned.
Antenna base. Now, what can we do with you? Oh, it looks like I'm able to yank the whole thing off. Like this. I'm gonna send that to the barge. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, what do we get to next? Got an airlock. Outside panel. Okay, so I've actually got a decouple some things. I love that. Okay, well, let's see if we can get part of this attached, and we'll kind of separate it out. Okay, now, it's still connected to things, I think. It's gonna be a little different because I can't get through past the... I can't get past the airlock that's here. Hmm. Pipe junction. Hmm. I think that disconnects the back part here. So now we can grab this whole thing and go push. Nope, it's too much still. And that should cut the whole back section off. It's still too big. Okay, we can get this process. We can get this titanium out. Oh, there we go. Nope, nope, nope. It's just pushing me away. Ow. Let me get this out through the hole. I don't think we can. I think it's a little too big. Okay, well. That's a stinker. All right. Can't do that. Be very careful. We can get the bottom panels off. That's at least a little cleaner. Up. Come on. Yank up. There we go. Send you that way.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay. Okay, soft crate. So that needs to get lifted out. Okay, fine.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, give me a second here. I think there's an option in my controls that's a little wacky. Roll sensitivity. Crank that up just a little bit. Customize. Yeah, descent is also shift. Let's change that. Okay, so descent is only going to be C. And then we have brake, which will do shift. That'll be a little easier for me. Okay, now. Back to cutting. There we go. Nice and simple. Swing it that way, like that. And poke. Poke. There we go. Now.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Fuel barge. Tank. Down you go. Okay. Whoa! It's a little harder than I was thinking it needed to be. All right. Now, what do I do here? Because I've got a processor and we've got something for the barge. But if I use a laser, I'm going to blow up the... I'm going to blow that up. Let's do a grapple. It's too high for the... Oh, that just did it. Just enough. Yank you down. Out of the way. Whoop, whoop. All right. Okay. So that's the processor. But the pipe junction doesn't have one. Oh, and it's, yeah, fuel pipe. Oh, yellow's a cut point. Okay. Okay, processor. Okay. So this thing is a lot heavier than what I can realistically handle. I can at least get this titanium structure bit out. That how to get salvaged. Bonk.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
There we go. Off she goes. All goes to the processor.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, that is a light. go ahead and drop ourselves down a little bit. Okay. Okay, still got some stuff to do. Okay, I think the airlock is completely lifted now. And the panels are free. There we go. Now, let's get that airlock through the gap. And out of the way.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, so we've got some... So I think this is all can be processed. Is it like light? What am I seeing in there? Is that... panels of some sort? Oh, it's level 2 and level 3 stuff? Okay. I'm slightly hesitant to just throw this whole thing in there because it looks like there's panels on the inside of this. But that is, I guess, that is the control. Those were the control panels. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that all in there. I can't imagine there's a bigger problem. Punk. Boom. Raise up a little bit. Dunk. Off you go. All right. Big old side panel, right? Should be.
Processing object. Applying credit to account.
Okay, didn't ding me, so. Oh, the light was still on that panel, so it dinged me for that. Forgot about the light. Okay, give me a second here. Let's just slowly and carefully get ourselves in here. light.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Come this way. Okay, so that should all go in there and be processed. It's all nanocarbon. I guess our second benchmark, I think.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
There we go.
Goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Okay, this thing does have the glass in here that I need to cut away, so. Want to make sure that I'm not cutting the rest of this up, so. Let's take a little bit. Scoot. Oh, why are you rotating? Stop rotating. Oh well, good enough. Way across there. This feels like a game you could watch videos with and a podcast or something. Very much has that feel to it. If you're playing on the relax mode like I am. Okay. Grapple gun. Oh, not quite. Not quite, but I have broken it a little bit. 1 second. All you big thing. In she go.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay, now. Oh, we can also grab that bit. Okay.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Looks like I didn't quite cut it off. Down lower, I think. Right there, yeah. Last little bit. There we go.
Material deposited.
Okay. There we go. Now, that was quite a bit of work. We do have a hab to rank up. Let's go ahead and rank up. Whoa! So playing in the normal one, we would have a timer on this. So it's like you have to, by a certain time, you have to make your payment. Yeah, there was that light, unfortunately. Okay, got to beginner, level 4.
License upgraded.
Nice. Fun fact, Control has declined to take a Turing test 40,000 times.
Good morning, shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
All right, new message received. New ship, the Mackerel Exolab. New ship access, Mackerel Exolab. Typically used for deep space research, Mackerel Exolab is outfitted with a wide variety of scientific instrumentation. Extract this fragile equipment carefully and beware of electrical hazards. My predecessor Ted incorrectly stated that there were frequent electrocutions aboard Exolabs. Actually, those electrocutions are still being investigated. Stacy Kaprachuk, marketing manager, Klenko. Hazard level 3. Congratulations, you are now qualified to handle electrical hazards during salvage. Due to regulatory rollbacks introduced in 2299, Link Salvage does not have a preliminary exam of ships to disconnect potential electrical hazards. We believe our shipbreakers are well suited to handle such dangers, and the long-term time savings are highly beneficial. Electrical components may arc when removed, impacted, or damaged, causing other objects to be electrified, including the shipbreakers themselves. This can cause damage to the Link's spare and Link's equipment. Caution is advised. Okay, so fees totaled for our daily fees. It's the interest and the stuff like that. Oh my goodness gracious! So we're going to be charged $500,000 basically every day. I dub thee Shipbreaker. Complete the tutorial. Fantastic.
Hey, Cutter. I'm looking at the stats coming from your bay, and it's looking like you're really gonna make your way around here. It's time to learn about how to upgrade your equipment and some of the more advanced tools you'll soon have at your disposal. Head on over to your workbench in the equipment room, and we'll see about upgrading your tools.
Yes. We got a new sticker. Where is it? Safety third. It's not safety first, it's safety third. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Equipment.
I'm gonna read this straight from the manual. Lynx rewards hard work and learning by giving shipbreakers access to tool improvements and new equipment. Reaching salvage goals is essential for becoming a master shipbreaker. Basically, they want to make sure you prove yourself first, before giving you the big guns.
Naturally.
Completing salvage goals will net you shiny Lynx tokens. Use those tokens here to get yourself some new gear. So let's get going and learn about one of the most important tools in a shipbreaker's toolbox, tethers. Go ahead and purchase them.
Purchase the license for a remote continuous van der Waals medium tensor or tether. Tethers can be deployed to establish two electromagnetic anchors that pull objects along a medium field medium.
Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends. Now, have a quick read, and let's hop back in the bay.
Enhancements to the standard handheld utility grapple, the continuous, also known simply tethers, reduces the need for multiple shipbreakers to move a single heavy object. Versatile tool in the hands of skilled workers, the introduction of tethers led to the second greatest increase in salvaging efficiency in Link's history, only losing out to the real protein breakfast meal discontinued in 2262. Tethers are easy and intuitive to use. Press and hold your grapple secondary trigger to place the first contact point, drag the connection to another object, and release the trigger to complete the connection. Tethers automatically retract to pull connected objects together. They can be used to pull objects into the processor, furnace, or charge for efficient and quick salvaging. Cool. Now, as far as I know, there's nothing else I can get. This level 4 is the lowest that we have? I think so. Okay. Mm-hmm. Continue salvaging this ship. Yep. Oh. Okay, what have we got? We've got 20 tethers. It's not bad. The seat. Off she goes. Okay. Now, before we mess with anything here,
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
you look in here and see what we got. That's a light by the look of it. It's a seat.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Storage bins.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Now, got care of a bunch of light inside this big old thing here. All light paneling, which is good. I don't think there's anything else in here. So I think this can actually work our way over to a furnace. Now, I should be able to do something like this. Come this way. Oh, there we go. I think I see what it means. Oh, that's really cool, though.
Material accepted.
Nice. Now.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
What else do we have in here?
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Glad that I noticed that all these little lights are on here.
Secured. Applying credit.
Grab the bottle.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, give me a second here. So I want to make sure that I got a lot more of this actually attached to the empty field. I don't think this thing actually has made it in. There we go.
Salvage deposit
Okay, I wanted to make sure this stuff was actually getting in there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, so note to self, some stuff can actually stop on its way down. There is a small chance that I'll have to make sure that I double check and make sure that everything's actually gotten into the barge berth like it needs to. Let's see, we're over halfway done with our fuel. Let's go ahead and buy some more fuel.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Nope.
nice day.
Okay, now. Ah, it's still attached.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay. It's light.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I think it's good. And off she goes. That's so nice. It's gonna just do a yank and off she goes. Okay, I think I got the lights off in here.
Applying credits to account.
We'll yank you in there as well. Off you go. This will actually be really, really nice because that means I can yank the panels away and they can just kind of be off and gone. I don't have to worry about them.
Rewards assigned.
Nice. All right.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay, let's go ahead and start cutting up some more. Okay, so these should be free now. And so I should be able to yank up all those, just like that. Oh, that's actually really, really cool. You can get this tether train going, and it just yanks them all in. No, I'm going to want to do another bit of Yankee Doodle, I suppose. Way. I think if the red stays for too long, then it will break the tether. Okay. Those are handled. What have we got still?
Processor deposit accepted.
Okay.
Credits awarded.
Okay, let's see. So. Off it breaks. Now, let's do a quick check on these, make sure that we don't have anything else that needs to come off of them first. Don't think so. Ah, but we do need to have these separated, though. Because something's got to burn, and something's got to be processed, so. That makes that tougher. Whoop. Slow down. Yanked off into the bunk.
Raw material deposited.
There we go.
Transferring credits. All salvage goals have been met.
Nice. Nice. If we push down, it should rotate it back again. Processor. Oh, that all processes. Okay. So, off you go.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
So if it's something really light, don't use a tether on it unless you're tethering lots of things together. The tethers really should be used for stuff that's really, really heavy. That's going to take you a long time to move. Because the tethers will continuously pull stuff. Okay, so some of this has to go to the furnace. Some of this has to get salvaged. So how do we get this to go around the way we want? Move you out of the way. Okay, so this is the nanofiber. The nanocarbon. So I believe we have to just laser this out. That. Oh, nope. Got rid of that structure. That stinks. Not what I had wanted to do, but... This whole bit here. Punk. Furnace. A lot of this is furnace stuff.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. Back to cutter again. Lost that structure. It always sucks, but... Off you go. Right. Okay, I think that's all the structural stuff that we can...
Accepted for processing.
Everything else is furniture. Everything's to the furnace. So we're going to go ahead and have... Oh. Multi-tool. Barge. Did I miss anything here? I don't think so. seemingly are these little gribblies and stuff that are just kind of hanging around. Little waste products. Okay. Can you yank that whole thing in there? Looks like it's going to. Awesome. Okay, and it goes. I think that's the entire ship.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, there was a door. Whoops. Oh, well. Really good, though.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
So it says replenish your tethers. So I think this is when you run out. So we want to make sure that we use up all of our tethers before we do anything about that.
Have a nice day.
All right. Ooh. All right. Got a repair kit for that. Okay, and it's shift. Sweet.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
All right, so. Reminder, minimum payments are due by... Yep, yes. Okay. Okay, so when we get to level 5, we'll turn into Novice. And we will... Looks like we'll get a handful of things unlocked. So we'll get range on the Stinger. We'll get grapple range. We'll get grapple tether amount. We'll get grapple durability drain. We'll get thruster's top speed. We'll get scanner mode systems unlocked. Ooh. That'll be nice. Helmet capacity unlocked, suit integrity unlocked, and audio resynth unlocked. Music, maybe? Audio resynth? I don't know. Curious. Yes. I don't think we need to do anything, do we? Oh, drink more, maybe? Collect 2 stay hydrated stickers, which is salvaging bottles. Okay, well, let's take a look and see what our next shift could be. Training ship? Oh, that's right. So, what do I do now? Because I finished salvaging that ship. I'm confused. Yes, I should have access to a macro exolab. I don't get it. There's nothing else to salvage. I've gotten everything. Haven't I? I'm very confused. It shows that there is 0.4 still remaining. I don't know what's still remaining. Everything's gone.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
I don't get it. Give me a second here. Let me look this up. Because this is not making sense. Oh, okay. So apparently the training thing is not doing like replaying training. It's a new ship. Yes.
Let me tell you how to use these things. Tethers are more powerful than the beam of your grapple. They're great for moving super heavy salvage. Try it out. Press and hold the secondary input for the grapple to begin placement. Point where you want the salvage to move to, then release the input to create the tether. Great. Now, what if you want to get rid of the tethers you've already placed? There's a cancel command you can send, but take note that it clears all of your tethers. Go ahead and try it now.
Oh, why is to cancel the tethers?
Yeah, there you go. Now, you've got unlimited tethers during this training exercise, but after this, when you need more, you'll have to buy them from the kiosk. Let's see how well you can handle them. Try and clear out a bunch of that scrap. You can stack multiple tethers on one object to increase the pull force. You can also chain objects of any size together to move them as a group. I've seen some cutters do incredible things with a daisy chain of tethers.
Salvage accepted.
All right. Well done, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative on how you use them. Now, when you're ready, let's go back to the hab and continue with the day.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay. I'm glad I got that figured out. So when the training comes up, it's for a new thing that I'm doing.
This is your daily wake-up call.
Ah, okay. So here we are. So we have the Zephyr 3, the Zephyr 5, the Wilson 5, Zealous Demos, the Queen of Lay, and Swift Pluto. So we have a station hopper, light cargo. Let's do a research thing. Yeah, let's do a Zephyr 5. Okay, so.
Cutter, it is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce you to the rest of the crew in our sector. Sound off, everyone.
Hey, Rook. Name's Liz. I was the worm until you showed up, so thank you. Now I get to do the hazing.
What are you talking about? We don't do that. Welcome aboard. Don't listen to her. I'm Dee Dee.
Oh, Nina. Hey, I'm Piper.
Kai! Your mic's still messed up.
How about now?
Better.
Oh, hey, I'm Kaido. Kai.
Mic's still busted, huh?
Oh, yeah, still waiting on the rec to get through.
Heaven forbid they give us functional gear.
I'm sure they're working on it as fast as they can. Cutter, I added you to the Sector Comms channel. It can get lonely out here. Helps to check in with each other from time to time. All right, enough chin-wagging. Let's get back to it. Weaver out.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Later, Rook.
Oh, nice. I've got 3 people who are in my sector doing this. Love it. Okay, now, so this thing goes to the barge, by all means. In she goes. Rank.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That goes to the barge, that goes to the barge. All right. Oh my gosh, Ross from Friends Raid. Hey, please come on in, people. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hello everybody, I am Jedith Freelance, and this is my first time playing Hard Space Shipbreaker, and I am learning a lot, and I'm really enjoying it. Hello, Ross. Now, so what made you come over to here, Ross? Do I know you? And I've just forgotten a username. Were you playing this game before? What were you doing up to? Look. Second. Let's go ahead. Yank you down. Down. Get in there. Get in there. Thank you.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Well, I really appreciate you raiding. It's been a long time since I've gotten a raid. So hello Raiders, I'm Jedith Freelance. I do variety streaming. We're currently playing 2 games, but I've had others that I've played before. So Final Fantasy 11 is the showing us. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, wonderful. Now, Mars First Logical, is that the kind of the robot building one on Mars that you're kind of building drones and vehicles and stuff to do
Welcome to the Lancers.
to do tasks and stuff? Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. So I've just got started playing this game, but yeah, I think I know about Mars First Logistics. Yeah, how is that one? Because I imagine it's pretty interesting because it's like, okay, hey, here's these tasks that you have to do. So you have to figure out how to do 2 or 3 tasks. So if you have to pick up like a fuel canister or something, like how do you pick it up with this drone? And then you have to drive it over to wherever and place it and stuff like that. Yeah. No, I've seen that one. It looks cool. But no, just doing this one. We're just doing Shipbreaker. And so far it's cool. I like it a lot. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and grab that. So I play a variety of different games. I just have this big giant library of games. You can see in my, if you go to the about page on my stream, on my Twitch page here, you can see a backloggery link that will take you to my backloggery page, which shows you all the games that I've been kind of currently been playing, as well as allowing you to see all the games that I have logged to play, have played, or completed, or whatever. So delve into that if you wish. But yeah, great to see that you been doing that. I actually am going to be finishing up my stream fairly shortly, but I really do appreciate the raid. It is incredibly wonderful. So yeah, I stream Monday through Friday in the evenings for about 3 hours. You're catching me at the tail end of it, so. So as of right now, I'm only dealing with, I'm only playing 2 games. But I originally I was getting to the point where I was playing 4 or 5 at a time. So oh shoot! Ouch, that hurt. I didn't realize that that's what happens. Ow! So if my temperature goes up crazy. Ow. Okay, so I just hurt myself. Animus Control, please come on in. Okay. It is a very good game. The floating controls were a little... Yeah, you distracted me. No ifs, ands, or buts. No, well, no, I wouldn't say no skin off my back, but I'm pretty sure I just lost a bunch of skin all over my head and back, so, you know, whatever. So the other game that I play a bunch right now is I play Final Fantasy XI. So I play that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've been getting through the story on that game. But I've also played other stuff. When I did my Halloween special last Friday, I played World War Z, which I've been kind of getting into. I played Deep Rock Galactic. I play Helldivers 2. I play Final Fantasy 14, but I'm currently taking a break from it. Okay, and that is still attached by the look of it. But yeah. No, I got this game for cheap just the other week, and I was like, I really want to play this game, because it looked so cool when I saw it previously. And it's just that vibe of looking at this. This makes me think of my CAD knowledge. Of looking at it as like, oh, I could actually like model something like this up. But it's very that very modular destruction and disassembly. That's what really intrigues me. Yeah. So at what time did you play it? Do you remember what expansion you were in? Yeah, fellow CAD. I'm a SolidWorks baby. SolidWorks used Inventor. Learned on AutoCAD, but haven't really touched it since. Am I still attached with this thing? Yeah. Oh, absolutely not. But it just reminds me of CAD. Heck, I've even toyed with the idea of potentially streaming, working on some very basic CAD programs to 3D print and stuff like that. I just don't know how much of an audience I would get with that, but I also would have to learn. I would also have to relearn Fusion because I haven't touched 360 Fusion in a couple years. Let's see. Oh nope, not quite. Got one more. Yeah, so because you guys are new, I ended up doing a spooky October kind of game setup. So while also playing Final Fantasy 11, I was getting through. Let's see, we played Dredge, we played Lost in the Woods, we played Among the Sleep, we played Vampire Survivors, and then we did World War Z at the very end. Yeah, I don't know if I know NX, but yeah. And play through the end of Endwalker. As far as I'm concerned, that's as far as you need to go. No, Dawntrail has been a little bit of a drop in, not in quality, but in story. It just is not particularly interesting, other than it's kind of set with a kind of a South American vibe. That's kind of it. And hey, I'm not knocking anybody who's a CAD user. Anybody and everybody can learn how to use CAD. And honestly, more people probably should learn. Oh yeah, Endwalker is great. Okay, so this is going to sound a little odd, but I have explained the hype behind Final Fantasy XIV story up to Endwalker, kind of like the MCU has been. Think about it. You start off in the beginning of the MCU stuff, with Iron Man and Hulk and stuff like that, and that's 2.0 Final Fantasy XIV. You hit Heavensward, that's first Avengers game. That's first Avengers. You then drop off with Stormblood with like Thor 2 and some of the other ones, and Avengers 2 Age of Ultron kind of drops down a little bit, and then you jump up into Shadowbringers, which goes into kind of the later stuff, and into like Winter Soldier and things like that. And then you go into Shadowbringers to Endwalker, which turns into like Endgame and stuff like that. And then Dawntrail has kind of dropped off like what the MCU has done, like with Marvels and stuff like that. So that's how I've always been kind of seeing it. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Shoot.
Applying credit.
I set the structure in the wrong location. Boo. Can I grab it and bring it back up? Oh, I can, I think. Oh, come back here. Ah! Can I fix that? That's a big chunk of salvage. I'd like to make sure that gets in there.
Accepted for processing.
Anyway, I've been streaming for just over... Let's see. It would have been just over 10 months, because we're in our 11th month now. So yeah, the current two games that we're going to be playing is Final Fantasy 11 and Shipbreaker for the time being. Okay, let's get this last thing here, and then I think we'll finish stream actually. What? Controls are not the way I normally have them. I'll have to set up for next stream though. Get in there. Roink. Okay.
Deposited. Applying credit to account.
I think we're going to go ahead and call that good for now. I need to figure out how to get my health back. I half killed myself with that overload. I think it's like a first aid kit or something that I get.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Medkit, here we are.
Thank you for your purchase.
Whew. Okay.
Have a nice day.
Okay. Let's go ahead and return back into the hab. let's see, I made $1.3 million. That'll at least cover the, yeah, that'll cover everything that I need for that. Anyway.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Oh, really?
Hey, Rook. I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through links, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner.
Oh.
As for me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skiffs. You know, for boat running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Airs platforms. Around Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms? Kidding! That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Lou out.
Thanks, Lou. And I'm sure that that's going to be a fee at some point. Anyway.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay. Heard a cutter mention the word beer. I get a beer can. All right. So.
How you holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, do-si-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breather, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. Can you tell I miss it? It's all right. Helping y'all get there is near as good. Ah, dang it. I got corporate ringing me.
Uh-oh.
Good luck out there today, Cutter. Talk to you again soon. We were out.
See you later, Weaver. You're a good man. Anyway, that will be it for the last first stream. So I would like to thank Ross from Friends so much for the raid. Even 5 people is amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. And honestly, I really do appreciate it. It looks like I need to get that raid checked out because that is, yeah. Oh yeah, I will be. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be our shipbreaker thing. Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be shipbreaker nights. Come join me for Final Fantasy stuff. It'll probably be a little obscure for you, but hey, I think it's still fun and it'll be really interesting because we're just getting into the 3rd expansion in that game. So yes. Please, by all means. And Saber, thank you so much for the follow as well. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, Cindy, come over and join me whenever you want, guys. Now that you followed me, you can see when I'm here. So anyway, for everybody else who's been watching, I would like to thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy my content, but you can't catch my streams, I do have a YouTube thing down in the About Me page. That's where I archive all the raw footage. So it can all go in there. Occasionally we have a copyright issue or something, so it gets muted. But yeah. But please, drop by whenever you can. If you're feeling particularly generous, go ahead and drop a sub or something. Help support me. I get about half the money that comes from that into there. I don't know. Whenever December 11th comes around, that's my birthday. I'll be turning the big 3-5. And I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but I'm probably going to set up some kind of a birthday stream day or something like that. We'll have to see. I'm still not sure about it. But anyway, I hope to see you guys again. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys around. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you guys sometime in the stream once more. Until then, take care. So long.